一起拥有质感人生，名人面对面的这个空中课堂。那么今天呢，我们将继续给大家带出精彩的节目，因为一系列的这个空中课堂让所有的伙伴都非常的喜欢，所以在我们第一季的课程结束之后呢，那么我们 Mark 继续来领着我们，通过和温森Giampapa一起为我们做第二季的这个课堂。那么接下来呢，我们就会通过以下3个方面。那么今天Giampapa的课程会给我们从为什么睡眠很重要，睡眠对基因的影响，而且还会从3个动作教会我们如何来提升我们的睡眠。所以那么接下来呢，我就会把这个镜头给到我们位于美国东部的 Mark， 那么让他来给我们请出我们温森Giampapa。但是呢，首先在2分钟之内，让我们先来看一个视频，有关于 Dr. 温森Giampapa 的介绍，好吗 ？OK， 不当。请大家稍微等一下，因为今天有很多新的人士第二季的
The field of stem cell research today is one of the most important and exciting areas in medicine, in both anti-aging and in wellness in general. After years of clinical use and studies, our patients have reported dramatic improvements. We are treating that component of the aging process from the inside out and the outside in. This is a truly unique approach to optimal aging, youthful skin, and an enhanced sense of wellness and health span. In a series of a number of clinical studies done over the last 5 years, patients have reported dramatic improvement in energy levels, their ability to sleep more soundly, their memory, their mental function and clarity, as well as improvements in management of their weight and particularly their skin quality. The products designed by Jeunesse have been specifically created to be used together as a system. Although they can be used with other supplements or creams, the best and most effective use of the products are with the complete system Jeunesse has designed as a full anti-aging approach. These products have been designed around the most recent cutting-edge research on DNA, telomeres, stem cells, and cell function in general. I'm Dr. Vincent Giampapa. I would like to welcome you to the world of Jeunesse, the world of healthy, youthful aging, where products are designed on science fact, not on science fiction. Thank you.
OK， 我相信大家在看了这个视频之后，第一感觉就是我们借助这个时代的红利，让我们每个人竟然可以跟科学家直接在线上面对面去通过我们的问题，请科学家帮我们来解答，我觉得是非常幸运的事情。所以呢，那么接下来就让我们有请 Mark 出来和我们大家一起来，再请温森Giampapa跟我们共同在这个平台上一起去讲解关于有 AMPM 的故事。OK， Dennis， 那请你请这个 Mark 出来好吗
Okay, Mark, are you ready?
I am ready. So everybody, let's say hello. I want to wish you a happy Friday or Saturday morning.
我先跟大家讲，今天有一个很愉快的星期五或者礼拜六。
Chloe, we had so much fun that we're starting round 2 right now.
我们跟 Chloe 总裁一起的话，这次真的非常的兴奋。我们现在是第2轮了。
Yeah.
Now look, today is all about teaching you how to master your sleep.
今天主要的目的就是题材，就是跟大家讲我们为什么要睡觉。
So if you're ready to master your sleep, I want everyone to type in the number 10.
如果你准备好了，知道怎么样去做好你的睡眠的话，去打一个10，在我们的留言板里面。
Let's see the 10s keep coming in.
看看我们很多的10在我们的留言板上面。
I want to remind everyone that to really master your sleep, you have to keep doing what you learned the last 4 weeks in living the Zen program.
如果你真的要知道怎么样去把你们的睡眠做得更好的话，你一定要记住我们上4个礼拜我们做了什么，那个不可以忘记啊。
I'm not going to do a recap of that tonight, but you have to make sure that you remember what you learned, you follow any type of the recordings, and you keep living the program and doing what the booklet shows.
我今天不会再复习我上个4个礼拜讲什么，但是你们要回去看一看我们的录影，或者再复习一下。大家记住我们上个4个礼拜要怎么样，我们还要继续一直下去的话。
And then next week, every other week, I'll do a recap. Just remember that everyone keeps living their health and rocking their results.
我们下个礼拜一定会做这个礼拜的复习，但是我们一定要记住，我们的健康是怎么样的，一步一步，一个礼拜每个礼拜的要进步。
So Dr. G and I talked about creating things.
Dr. G 我们说我们要创造什么一点东西出来。
I'm going to share my story about sleep, and Dr. G is going to share his story about sleep, and then we'll dive into why he created AM and especially PM.
妈会讲一讲为什么他对睡眠的看法，然后都到我们的Giampapa博士讲他的看法，然后就会讲一讲他们 AM 跟 PM 的故事是怎么样的。
This graphic is from what my first New York Times best-selling book, Body Confidence.
这个是 Mark 对他自己的一本很创造的一本书里面的一个部分。
And I was in 1999, I was teaching nutrition, and I was really focusing on blood sugar balance, exactly what Zen is based upon.
在1999年的时候，我开始培训，做教练，做我们营养的教练。那个时候我就一开始就是做怎么样去平衡我们的血糖，跟我们现在 Zen 的概念是一模一样的。
And I thought that, okay, if you're eating well, if you're balancing your blood sugar, your life is great.
我觉得如果我们吃的健康，我们就平衡的话，我们的生活一定是很好的。
But what I learned is that regardless of what you do with your nutrition, water, stress, exercise, and supplements,
不管我觉得我们要做怎么样去饮食，怎么样去做运动，怎么样的话，都是有一个问题在里面的。
your sleep is number one because it controls everything.
你可以把所有的东西忘记的话，都是你的睡眠是第一位。
This is my wife, Abby, the love of my life.
这个是我的太太阿比。
And in 1999, she had an injury that derailed her health.
那个时候她1999年她有一个意外，那个时候她的健康就一直向下坡。
She had chronic pain, chronic inflammation, and because of that, her body could not heal and she could not sleep.
她有很多的痛楚，她有很多的炎症，就是为了这样的话，她不能很像一个正常人的一样生活。
Now I wish I knew Dr. G in 1999.
我真的希望我那个时候1999年，如果我认识Giampapa博士的话，就最好了。
But I made it one of my missions to dive into sleep and how the body works and how the body can recover and repair itself.
那个时候我以自己去学习，为什么要睡眠的重要，然后怎么样进去再研究一下睡眠的重要性对我们的身体。
I've been teaching the power of sleep for 21 years.
我已经教练了21年了，就是我们为什么怎么样去一个很有能量的睡眠。
It changed my life. It changed my family's life.
他那个时候他已经改变了我的一生，改变了 Margaret 的家庭的一生。
And then I met one of the most amazing sleep minds, the #1 sleep expert in the world, Dr. G, 4.5 years ago.
在4年半前的时候，我认识了我这个全世界里面对睡眠最有权威的一个人，就是 Giampapa 博士。
So we want to take you on a journey tonight.
我今天想带你到一个旅程。
A journey to understand your body, how your digestion works, and why sleep is the most important thing for you.
我想带你们去知道我们对这身体的消化系统是怎么样的，但是为什么睡眠对我们身体是那么重要的？
I'm going to ask Dr. G 4 main questions.
我要问到Giampapa博士有4个重要的问题。
And he's going to have action items for you to take on from this week to next week.
Giampapa博士会有问题，会有事情要我们自己去做的这个礼拜。
And what he's going to do is he's going to teach you how to master your sleep cycles.
Giampapa博士会教我们怎么样去把我们的睡眠做得更好。
You have light sleep.
我们有轻度的睡眠，
You have deep sleep, which really charges your body.
我们有深度的睡眠，这样会我们保充我们的自己的身体。
And you have REM sleep, which charges your mind. It's like your mind, like a file cabinet every night.
我们还有一个叫 REM sleep，REM 的睡眠的话，这样的话就是我们的脑袋里面的怎么样去更新我们的自己的脑袋。
And I want you to write this down.
我想你写下来，这个写下来。
Your sleep controls your metabolism,
你的睡眠控制你的新陈代谢，
your digestion,
你的消化系统，
your cellular health,
你的细胞健康，
your hormones,
你的荷尔蒙，
and your happiness.
还有你的开心快乐。
And Dr. G is going to teach you how to master that power of 90.
Giampapa博士会教我们怎么样去把这个做得更好。
So are we ready?
我们准备好了没有？
If you're ready, give me 100.
如果你准备好了，在聊天室里面打一个100。
Shake your body a little bit.
我们要动一动，我们要去做一点运动。
Come on, Chloe, move your body a little bit.
Come on，可以要做一点运动。
Loosen up. Come on, Samson.
Come on, Samson.
So let's dive in. You understand, you know who this man is. The first question, Dr. G, is I shared my personal story. Can you share your personal story about sleep?
Sure, absolutely.
Giampapa博士，我爸已经分享了他自己的对睡眠的故事。现在轮到 Giampapa博士，你可以分享你的故事吗？
So this is Sherry and my life partner who has been suffering with a horrible inability to sleep virtually all her life.
这个是薛里，他是他的生活的伙伴。他一生以来都有很多困难去睡眠的。
Now, when I met Sherry about 6 years ago, I said to her, "What's your biggest problem?" And she said, "I just wish I can sleep on a regular basis." And she was not feeling well. She was getting sick often, and also the quality of her skin, and in general, her aches and pains were very bad.
那个时候6年前我遇到薛里，那个时候我问他，他最想的东西是什么？他说我最想就是像一个普通的这样可以去睡眠，睡一个好的睡眠。因为睡眠不好的话，他的皮肤他有很多都是不太健康那个时候。
So the first thing I did, and I suggested to her, I said, you know, one of the most important things is how you treat your body, what you put into your body, and when you put things into your body. And
那个时候我跟他说，我说其实最重要的，你要知道你怎么样去对待你自己的身体，你放什么进去你们自己的身体，那放什么，然后什么时候放进去你的身体的话，那个是很重要的。
So I made it clear to her that sleep is probably the single most important thing you can do to not only stay healthy and look beautiful, but more importantly, so that the quality of your life is so much better. And we're going to talk about the key things that happen when you don't get at least 7 hours of sleep. We're going to go through that.
那个时候我说你最重要的一件事就是要睡眠。你怎么样去睡眠呢？更好的会改变你的一生。这样的话，我们怎么样去可以做？一天要最少要7个小时的睡眠。这个的话，我们就继续讲一讲什么睡眠的重要性。
So, you know, when I designed AMPM, it was based on the fact that built into every one of the 100 trillion cells in our body, including our stem cells, is a genetic software program that, without a question, balances our whole lives from childhood to adulthood.
那个时候我研究 AMPM 的时候，其实我就看看我们的身体的细胞，我们有1000亿个细胞，那个细胞怎么样去把我们细胞怎么样去平衡，去怎么样去把它做得更平衡的话，其实细胞 AMPM 就是我这样想法这样就研究出来的。
So built into our cells, there's a genetic clock that resets our body in the evening for sleep, for detoxification of our whole body as well as our cells, for DNA repair, repairing that genetic software, as well as the release of key hormones that help optimize our body composition, which that in itself helps with sleep as well. So we're going to talk about that tonight.
那个时候因为其实我们睡眠的时候其实很重要，我们自己有一个身体的我们的一个时钟，那个时候我们睡眠的时候晚上的话，睡眠的时候我们会有一个reset， 我们就可以的话，那个时候就我们可以排毒，我们就跟 DNA 我们的细胞会更新，那个时候是最重要的，所以 AMPM 是说我研究的一个很大的目的。
So Dr. G, if we start,
yeah,
and I want everyone to write this down, why, how, and what?
我想Giampapa，我想每一个人再写一写，我们为什么，我们做什么，然后我们怎么样
Why, how, and what? Everyone write that down.
我们为什么怎么样做什么
Because we're going to talk about why you need sleep,
我们要讲一讲我们为什么要睡眠
how sleep makes your body work more efficiently,
睡眠如何使我们身体做得更好
and what you need to do to actually, over the next 7 days, to optimize your sleep.
这样的话你怎么样去做呢？做什么才可以去把你的睡眠做得更好
And this would be my invitation. As Dr. G is talking about PM, write down the 3 bullet points of each one of the why, how, and what.
在Giampapa博士在讲 PM 的时候，你要写一写你每一点，你说为什么，怎么样，还要做什么。
This is why when someone comes to you and says, "Why I'm not sleeping? Why do I need to take PM?" You're going to have the answer after tonight.
这样的话，如果有人走过来问你，他说我不能睡觉的话，你就会想，如果你有那3个答案的话，你就会怎么样去跟他分享。
So get all the nuggets.
这样的话，你这个是你的意思。
So Dr. G, the number 1 question, why do our body need sleep?
Giampapa博士，我们最大的问题是为什么我们身体我们需要睡眠
So I'm going to share just a couple slides to help answer all these questions. Okay.
我有一个 PPT 跟大家分享一下。
Yep. So here we go. So first of all, the key thing is to keep in mind that both AM and PM were designed to meet the inherent genetic clocks we have in our body.
所有我研究出来的 AMPM 是设计的，是为了我们身体的时钟里面是去怎么样去给营养我们身体的时钟。
So the PM.
Giampapa, I think the PPT is not showing yet.
No, it's not showing. Oh, okay.
No.
Okay, share. Can you see it now?
No, I think it's. Oh, yep, it's coming up now. Okay.
Okay. How's that? You see it?
Perfect.
Yes,
That's good.
So AM and PM were designed for the specific needs of what is genetically designed in our body.
AMPM 我们的设计的话，就是我们身体的我们的基因里面需要的东西，这是 AMPM 可以给我们的这样的营养。
So when we tested AMPM, what we found that the most dramatic effect with people who are taking particularly PM is they improve their quality of sleep, their length of sleep. 88% of people slept better.
我们做了研究，知道有88%的他们改善了他们的睡眠，他们睡眠的品质，他们质素都提高了，这个是一个很大的一个成果。
And this is lack of sleep is the biggest problem virtually everybody experiences as they grow older.
其实我们睡眠不足的话，是每一个人我们在成长，我们在衰老的时候，是每一个最大的一个很大的一个问题。
So AMPM have been designed on what's called to enhance the chronobiology. That is, the body needs certain things at certain times of the day.
其实 AMPM 我们设计的话，就是我们的身体的生物时钟里面，我们每个时钟哪一个时候需要什么的营养的话，就是 AMPM 我们设计的最原本的一个基础。
So the research that went into the PM formula was focused on mainly helping to induce more and deeper sleep.
PM 我们研究的设计的时候，就是想把 PM 我们提取的 PM 的话，这样的我们的睡眠的话，怎么样去把我们睡眠的质量会做得更好。
So when we look at what happens during sleep, it's an amazing process because without sleep, your body will completely fall apart in multiple areas. And we're going to show you and talk to you exactly what that's about.
其实我们看一看睡眠 PM 的话会帮我们做很好的睡眠，但是如果我们没有睡眠的话，我们身体就很多地方会坏掉。
So the main things that happen when we sleep and why do we sleep is we have to sleep for instance, to balance our hormones, to be able to process the experiences and the memories that we recorded during the day, okay? And we also need to do that, most importantly, to detoxify not just our whole bodies, but each cell in the body has to be able to remove the toxins it's produced during the day.
其实我们为什么要睡眠？睡眠的话，第一个是我们需要排除我们身体的很多的毒素，这个是一个不只身体，还有我们的细胞，还有我们的记忆力是怎么样的话，也要睡眠的时候去改造。还有睡眠的可以平衡我们的荷尔蒙，我们的 DNA 的修复也在睡眠的时候均衡的。
So the latest research today has documented something that most of us didn't know. Okay.
现在最新的一个研究的话，其实有很多地方我们对睡眠还是很无知，不知道为什么我们要做这个事。
So first of all, virtually 99.9% of human beings, whether they believe it or not, needed the minimum of 7 hours a night sleep.
其实有99.9%的人，每天就最少需要7个小时的睡眠。
So there are less than 0.1% of human beings who can stay healthy and survive and function on 3, 4, or 5 hours of sleep, but it's virtually impossible for virtually all of us.
其实只有0.1%的人的话，他只是要睡3、4个小时就可以做到平常做的能量，他的动力。但是具体来讲是不可能的，我们每个人都需要最少7个小时的睡眠。
So here's what happens if you're not getting 7 hours of sleep.
如果你没有7个小时的睡眠的话，这个就是你的问题。
Your ability to remember and recall things from the day and your thought processes are dramatically impaired.
你的记忆跟你回忆你一天做了什么事情的话，你的那个能力，你的思维过程会严重的会受损。
You have much higher levels of anxiety throughout the whole day.
你每天会有更多的焦虑的话会比平常高很多。
Your incidence of potential stroke risk is 6 times higher than the average person.
你的中风的概率比普通人高了6倍。
You have an enhanced potential to develop diabetes as you age.
其实你有那个糖尿病的症状的话，的概率是比平常多很高。
You have a much greater chance of developing depression and severe depression.
你会有很大的机会会有忧郁症，会有严重的忧郁症。
And you have much greater increased risk of cancer in general, as well as heart disease.
你还有会增加你的癌症或者有心脏病的问题。
And everybody who doesn't sleep 7 hours a day will gain weight.
还有，如果你不够7个小时的话，你一定会增胖。
So listen, imagine if you could take one pill just one pill, that would remove your risks of diabetes, depression, cancer, weight gain, and help you think better and have less anxiety. Imagine.
你要想一想，如果你只需要一颗东西的话，这可以把你的所有你的中风啊、你的癌症啊、你的糖尿病啊，还有你的忧郁症、心脏病，全部这个问题都会减少的话，这个是不是一个很好的一件事？
So you don't have to look for the pill. You just have to train your mind and take the right ingredients to help you accomplish that 7 hours of night sleep. And we've already been doing that with PM.
那其实你只要训练你自己的想法，怎么样去训练自己要7个小时的睡眠，然后PM 就是帮助我们去达到这个7个小时的睡眠的。
Dr. G, can you share what are the 3 biggest reasons why people need sleep? What are the 3 words everyone can write down?
Giampapa 博士，你可以跟大家分享吧。其实我们最需要睡眠的有3点，最大的重点是什么呢？
Okay, reason number 1 is in deep sleep, our body then repairs the damage to our DNA and to our cells.
其实一个我们深层睡眠的话，我们的 DNA 会受腐，这样的话我们会修复我们的细胞。
Reason number 2, in deep sleep, our brain is able to detoxify the negative compounds it produces during the day, and this dramatically reduces the chance of Alzheimer's disease and loss of memory as we grow older.
我们其实深度的睡眠的话，其实我们的大脑会释放多一种不好的东西，那个时候去修复我们的大脑，这样的话我们会很少会有比概率有那个期待症的概率会少很多，我们的相信我们的记忆力会增强。
And reason number 3 is if we don't get at least 7 hours of sleep, our body composition becomes terrible. We gain more body fat and we lose muscle mass.
还有一个最大的原因是如果我们不够7个小时的睡眠的话，我们身体的成分组成会变化。那个时候所以我们的正棒会比较重。 那个时候，我们的很多的身体的变化会很多。那个时候，我们7个小时睡眠是重要。
So everyone, make sure you write down those things because it's crucial that you have quick talking points for people.
这3点是很重要的，我们要写下来。这样的，我们跟人家聊天的话、谈话的时候，这个是一个很好的一个重点。
Now, Dr. G, let's move to the how. So we understand why, but from a better way, how to sleep really get our body where it needs to be. We talk about high blood pressure, potential heart disease. Like how internally does it work hormonally, and how does PM help that?
Okay, so
我们讲了为什么要睡眠，但是现在我们睡眠的时候，到底我们身体做了什么的变化？可以做到我们减少我们的糖尿病，减少我们的肾脏病，这个是我们身体的变化是怎么样的？
So the formula in PM I designed to have specific groups of natural components that help you fall asleep quicker and stay asleep in deep sleep mode.
其实我研究 PM 的时候，设计 PM 的时候，它有很多天然的成分，这样的话，用到我们可以尽快的去进入睡眠，然后我们可以多一点深度的睡眠。
So some of the key compounds and amino acids help our body at night release more growth hormone.
其实我们里面有很多很关键的化合物，那个时候这样的话会有生长，会提高我们的生长激素，这样的话我们会做得更好，我们成长得更好。
Growth hormones released when we go into deep states of sleep, theta and delta. It's called theta and delta sleep.
当我们的生长荷尔蒙、生长激素产生的，在我们释放的时候，其实我们深度睡眠的，我们有2种睡眠。那个睡眠的话，会增加那个睡眠的话，我们的健康会好一点。
Now, there are other ingredients in PM that help keep our blood sugar levels stable throughout the night. so we don't secrete the wrong types of hormones.
其实我们 PM 还有其他的成分，那个时候是它的成分会把我们的身体在睡眠的时候，我们的血糖或者水平会比较低一点，这样的话其实对身体会好一点。
There are other ingredients in the PM formula that help balance specific types of hormones. For instance, lowering cortisol, okay, and raising DHEA.
其实还有其他的成分的话，对我们的身体还有降低我们的体质，然后去提高我们的 DHEA， 那个时候就是把我们的生长的话，健康的话会做得更好，身体的成分。
So both of these things about balancing hormones with more DHEA and release of growth hormone help to keep our body composition much more ideal.
其实我们平衡我们的荷尔蒙，然后增加我们的生长的荷尔蒙，然后增加我们的 DHEA 的平衡的激素的话，这样的话我们身体的成分会越来越平衡，这样的话我们的身体会比较健康。
So what I want to explain to you is PM was designed to improve all these things of the body, all these actions of the body, but with the advent of Zen, and the more I got to know about Mark's research, the more I realized how, for instance, Zen Fuse at night can not only help balance blood sugar for longer periods of time, but the presence of prebiotics and probiotics in both AMPM and, for instance, Zen Fuse and Zen Prime actually help the small intestine work tremendously more efficiently. And why is that important? It's because that's where our neurohormones that keep us from getting depressed are produced.
其实我研究 PM 的时候，有很多已经把我们的身体做得更好，但是我越明白了Zen 的成分的 Zen 的计划的成分的话，我觉得跟我 PM 加起来是一个很好的一个作用。比如说Zen 的 Fuse 里面的有很多的益生菌、益生元，这个时候会用到我们的小肠的话，会平衡我们的血糖在我们小肠里面。那个时候其实跟我们的排毒，经过我们睡眠的时候，会更好的一个很好的效果。
So what we're seeing is, again, the synergy effect of the S system with two so interrelated products, not only for body composition, but for enhancing the quality of sleep and all the biochemical processes that these two products produce.
其实我们的Yes， 我们细胞优化系统里面我们的协同效应，这个就是协同效果就更好。我们 AMPM 跟那个 Zen 的一起加起来的话，其实那个协同效果的话，能让我们的身体越来越健康，然后加起来的话，是一个很好的效果。
Dr. G, before we talk about what everyone can do the next 7 days, can you share the top 3 things that PM does to optimize your sleep?
Yes.
Giampapa 博士，但是我们下个礼拜要做什么？这7天要做什么之前，其实 PM 里面有哪3种东西是让到我们最好的身体的健康的吗？
Everyone write these down. Top 3 things why you need to take PM.
大家写下来，为什么我们需要用这个 PM？
So, during the day when we're awake, our brains are in a state called alpha.
其实我们白天的时候，我们的大脑会做很多动作，那个是我们叫 alpha 的这个系统。
Our brain is firing in all different areas, and that's what keeps us alert and awake. But that has to be turned off at night, and we have to be able to bring that down into different states.
其实那个时候我们的大脑有很多信息进去的话，我们有很多需要做很多东西，但是睡觉的时候我们会把它停下来。
There's ingredients in the PM formula that help stop the chatter in our brain.
那个时候PM 我们有一个成分在里面，我们可以把我们的大脑的神经会安定一点。
And the combination of specific amino acids and herbal compounds help take our brain from alpha into theta and delta.
其实我们PM 里面很多化合物，就是我们的氨基酸，还有我们的草药的话，可以把我们的 alpha 这个程度变成我们 beta 跟 delta。
Some of those amino acids help to produce just a tiny bit more of growth hormone, which also pushes our brain into this relaxed and deep sleep state of theta and delta.
还有我们有几种氨基酸，因为可以释放多一点我们的生长的激素的话，那个时候我们的大脑会比较安静一点，把我们的那个贝塔的程度会变成 alpha 跟 theta。
So during the sleep cycle, which runs about 90 minutes, we repeat this over and over again. We have multiple periods of 90 minutes.
其实我们睡觉的时候，大概90分钟一个周期，我们每90分钟会做一个睡眠的一个周期。
So we go from being wide awake to light sleep, then into deep sleep. We go eventually into a type of sleep called REM, or rapid eye motion.
其实这个周期就是我们有一个轻度的睡眠，然后去我们深度的睡眠，然后就会到我们一个这个 REM sleep， REM 睡眠这个状况。
So why is REM sleep so important? It's because during REM sleep, that the memories we've experienced during the day get moved from the deep part of the brain, the thalamus and amygdala, to our frontal lobes.
其实为什么 REM sleep 是那么 REM 睡眠是那么重要？因为 REM 睡眠是把我们的一天做的很多东西，我们的记忆就会从我们脑袋的深度就移动到我们的头的前部分去。
So without that period of REM sleep, if we don't get REM sleep, we can't recall the events. We can't remember things well from our daily activities, and our brain, our memory component, becomes very defective.
如果我们没有 REM sleep 的话，其实我们的记忆力、我们的回忆，我们记住很多东西的话，会越来越少。这样的话，我们会越来越差，我们的记忆力会越来越差。所以 REM sleep 对我们的睡眠之中的一个状态是非常重要的。
So when we looked at the sleep cycle again that Mark just put up, there's a period where the brain goes into a deep theta and delta sleep. Okay, that's 3 and 4.
其实你看到我们的深度睡眠的第3阶段跟第4阶段的话，这个是我们的深度睡眠，那个时候也是一个很重要的一个过程。
So and that's when the repair of our DNA in our cells occurs more rapidly. So without deep sleep, we can't repair the genetic damage to our cells.
其实第3阶段的第4阶段的，其实那个时候就是我们修复我们身体的时候。其实如果没有第3阶段的第4阶段的那个深度睡眠的话，我们的身体的修复就会没有那么好。
So melatonin, the PM formula also has melatonin in it.
其实 PM 里面还有我们有个成分叫褪黑激素。
Now, although melatonin helps you fall asleep quicker, it has a much more important function.
其实褪黑激素不单只是可以我们弄到把我们睡眠做更快一点，但是我们里面还有一个更大的一个作用。
So melatonin is actually a neurohormone produced by your brain, a certain part of your brain, and its main function is to protect DNA. It's a very strong DNA protectant, but it also helps regulate the whole balance of hormones for the rest of the day.
其实melatonin 我们褪黑激素其实一个很大的作用就是把我们的身体的激素在我们脑袋释放出来的时候，这个不单只是令到我们可以睡眠快一点，但是它们会平衡我们身体的每一个激素的一个很大的功能。
Normally, if we eat a regular meal or a balanced meal or a meal high in protein, our cortisol levels do not get high, and we don't want elevated cortisol levels because that's what accelerates aging on every level.
其实如果我们每天吃一顿平衡的餐的话，或者我们蛋白质比较高的话，那个时候我们的身体的平衡是不太好的。那个时候这样的话，我们需要多一点去保重我们的营养。
So melatonin helps keep the 2 key hormones of aging balanced. It helps keep cortisol levels low and our DHEA levels high in the morning. So it's very important to balance those 2 hormones.
其实褪黑激素里面有一个 最好的是把我们的水质醇比较提低，然后去我们 DHA 的那个去提高。
So if we really understand the power of the F system products, there are things we can take to help keep our blood sugar level balanced in the evening, and at the same time help keep our anti-aging hormones DHEA higher in the morning. And that has to do with the right type of protein and the right release of proteins. And I'm going to let Mark comment.
其实我们我们晚上睡眠的时候，怎么样把我们的需要的荷尔蒙降低，不需要的荷尔蒙提高。然后就是我们早上的时候，我们抗衰老的要提高的话，这样的话我们身体就得到一个很好的平衡，这样的话健康会跟着来。
Now I know everyone's waiting for some Q&A, so we will be doing question and answer.
但很多朋友现在可能要做一个问答环节，但是很快就会来到。
So what we've covered so far is we shared why sleep is so important.
我们现在分享的就是我为什么睡眠是那么重要。
You've learned the 3 takeaways that you can share with people.
你可以得到我们为什么那3种我们最重要的一个观点。
Dr. G just said how PM helps optimize your sleep.
刚才Giampapa博士说 PM 怎么样去帮我们的睡眠做得更好。
Number 1, it helps the brain chatter stop and helps with the delta waves.
第一就是把我们的大脑的音波就把它小一点、短一点。
It lets your REM work, which lets your memory component work optimally.
还有我增加我们的 REM 的睡眠，那个时候把我们的大脑的脑电波会做休息多一点。
And it helps you in deep sleep with DNA repair, and because of the melatonin that truly helps balance your hormones.
还有PM 的话，可以把我们的深度睡眠做得更好。那个时候，我们的褪黑激素的话，可以调整我们的里面的激素，我们的荷尔蒙。
So if you're starting to understand AM or PM, AMPM, but PM better now, type in 1 because Dr. G is the #1 sleep expert in the world.
如果你现在有一点概念，为什么我们要做 PM 的话，这个时候你在聊天室里面打一个1，因为Giampapa博士是世界上第一个最权威的一个睡眠的专家。
Keep the ones coming.
还有继续一个互动一点。
Now the last question for Dr. G is, what are your action items for this week?
最后一个问题想问一问Giampapa博士，我们其实需要做什么东西才可以增加我们的睡眠的质素比较好？
So Dr. G, what are the 5 things? The 5 things that everyone should be doing this week to optimize their sleep.
Giampapa博士，其实我们做5种，有哪5种东西我们也需要做的话，可以把我们的睡眠做得更好。
And one thing, I want everyone to write down on a scale 1 to 10, 10 being the best, write down where you think your sleep is now, and a week from now, let's see where your sleep is.
我想每一个人想评估一下自己，如果是1到10的话，你现在你觉得自己的睡眠指数是到哪一个程度？然后1个礼拜后你学到这个的，1个礼拜后你觉得你的改善是多少？
I'll take notes, Dr. G. Top 5.
So the most important thing is to prepare yourself for sleep. And I'm going to explain to you how you do that.
其实第一种最重要的时候，你要准备好你们要怎么样去睡眠。
We should go to sleep knowing we need at least a half hour to 45 minutes to decompress.
其实我们最需要的，我们要半个小时到40分钟之前，我们要怎么样去减压？知道准备我们要去睡眠。
Our bedroom should be a cool and a darker environment with very little stimulation to our eyes.
其实我们在我们的睡房里面，不要太冷，不要太热，要凉一点，然后的话光线一定要暗，少一点。
And we really need to avoid taking any stimulants. And by the way, alcohol and even wine is a stimulant which will keep you awake.
其实我们一定要减少，不要哪一种兴奋的东西。其实我们的酒精，我们喝酒的话，这个对，其实我们一兴奋，其实对我们的睡眠是不好的。
We should not eat a heavy meal, particularly high in carbohydrates, which elevates our blood sugar and really creates a problem with sleep.
其实我们晚上睡觉前呢，晚上不要吃一点太多的碳水化合物的，因为有碳水化合物的会增高我们的血糖，这样的话我们睡眠人就比较精神，没有那个睡眠的那么好。
Well, and then most importantly, we have to keep in mind one thing. With PM, it will supply the key nutrients and phytochemicals to help induce a rapid sleep and stay asleep.
其实 PM 里面要记住，我们有基础的营养素，基础化合物，这样的话，让到我们可以快一点去进入我们的睡眠的状态。
The research has shown that if you go to sleep the same time each night, your body will internalize this clock. So going to sleep on a regular time set period is one of the biggest things to help retrain your body to sleep.
其实每个人我们身体都有一个时钟，每天如果同一个时间去睡眠的话，我们身体会慢慢去调节我们的身体的时钟，这样的话，我们睡眠的质量会有更好的效果。
So the last thing I'll say is this: although it's recommended that you take 2 PMs at night, the beauty about the AM and PM is you can adjust the dosage for your individual needs. Some people do perfectly well on 2. There's many people take 3 PMs, and other people even take 4 PMs to get the quality of sleep they need. So experiment with PM and find out what your right dose is so you get that 7 hours of regenerative sleep.
其实 AMPM 我们说建议大家是吃2粒，其实每一个人的身体不一样，你真的要试试看，有的是3粒，有的甚至要去到4粒的话，才可以得到一个7个小时这个很好质量的睡眠。这样的话，每个人要试一试自己的身体状况是哪一种。
Dr. G, can you talk, adding on that, about Zenfuse and about how growth hormone and PM helps burn fat?
Yep.
Giampapa 博士，你可以讲一讲我们睡眠的时候，我们 Zenfuse 跟我们的脂肪是怎么样去燃烧。
So first of all, I do, both Mark and I do something that we didn't even know each other's were doing this for years, is that we always take some extra protein, and that's protein that will not only boost our protein levels, but keep our blood sugar level stable throughout the night. And so Zenfuse is the best way to do this.
其实 Mark 跟我Giampapa 博士自己已经做了一点东西，但是大家不知道他已经在做的。其实我们每睡觉之前，我们都会吸取多一点的蛋白质，因为蛋白质可以令到我们身体的糖的水平会平衡多一点。这样的话，我们睡眠的质量就会好一点。
And by keeping our blood sugar stable, our insulin levels stay stable.
如果我们的血糖会平衡的话，这样的话，我们的胰岛素的就会比较平衡，比较安静。
So more of that protein gets stored into the body, into muscle, and less of it gets stored into fat.
这样的时候，我们的蛋白质就会慢慢去补充我们的肌肉，不会去保存到我们的脂肪里面。
And when our blood sugar is stable, growth hormone is more easily released, which further helps burn body fat and build muscle.
其实我们的血糖平衡的话，我们的生长的激素，我们 growth hormone 的话，那个荷尔蒙的话会提高一点。那个时候 growth hormone 的生长的荷尔蒙的话，就会我们燃烧我们的脂肪。
Mark can comment that the type of protein used in Zenfuse is a special protein that helps keep our blood sugar stable for hours. So Mark, comment on that.
其实我们的 Zenfuse 里面有很多特别的蛋白质，这样的话我们会其实在我们身体里面可以延长多一点时间。
So this is what I do. I take 3 to 4 p.m. every night, about an hour before I go to bed.
其实妈说他自己每天吃3到4粒的 PM， 大概1个小时，睡眠之前1个小时。
I do a lot of when Dr. G talks about dark environment, it's because melatonin is inhibited in a light environment. So having a dark environment helps with that hormone.
其实我们褪黑激素的话，是需要我们要比较黑一点的地方的环境才可以释放出来的，所以我们要多一点黑一点的房间要暗一点，是对我们身体褪黑激素是最好的。
My sleep has increased by 5 times better quality with PM.
妈说他自己的睡眠的质素已经提高了大概5倍，用 PM 之后。
The other thing is with ZenFuse, we created a double protein blend with fast-acting and slow-acting protein to keep you balanced.
其实 ZenFuse 里面我们研究了有2种不同的蛋白质在里面，一种是慢的蛋白质，慢释放的嘛，一种是快的蛋白质。
This protein combination is crucial because as your body, if you just have fast-acting protein, you'll be hungry 2-3 hours later.
其实这样的配合是非常重要的。如果我们蛋白质里面只有一个快释放的蛋白质的话，这样我们2个小时就会开始饿的话，有饿感。
And as you learn tonight, you start waking up in that after that 90-minute cycle. If you're hungry, you wake up and then it's very hard to go back to sleep.
如果你饿的话，其实因为我们睡眠是每个90分钟一个环节的话，一个周期，90分钟你觉得肚子饿，你又一起来的话，你就很难再入睡。
So what's cool is Dr. G spent his life creating PM, and I spent my life's work creating ZenFuse. There are my 2 favorite products. That and Prime.
因为Giampapa用了他一生的过程去研究 PM， 爸也是用了很多时间去研究他的 Fuse。其实两个产品加起来是一个很好的一个配合。
Well, again,
ZenFuse to sleep, but I still love Prime. Probably, they're equal, I think.
不单止 ZenFuse， 其实我也很喜欢我的 Zen Prime。
So I just want to make a comment is that I showed you what the detriment is if you don't get 7 hours of sleep with cancer, depression, a poor immune system. You don't have to look for anything magical. You just have to retrain your body to obtain the sleep it needs to stay healthy and to stay youthful. And together with PM and the Zen product line in general, you have the perfect combination to reset your body, to reset your chronological clocks inside 100 trillion cells to function optimally for an optimal health, an optimal body composition, but more importantly, to keep your brain and your memory in optimal condition as well.
OK， 其实刚才我展示了，如果你睡眠不够7个小时的时候，你身体有很多疾病，不好的状况会出来，最重要的，我们要训练自己，最少要睡眠7个小时。PM 里面就有很多东西会帮助我们怎么样去睡眠，达到最好的质量、最好的程度。这样的话会帮我们的免疫系统、我们的身体状况会越来越好。这样的话就得到了我们健康的一个目的。
So this next week, next week, I want you to experiment. I want you to take some ZenFuse. Maybe about a half hour before you go to sleep.
其实下个礼拜我要需要大家的话，就是试一试看，在睡眠之前半个小时，用一点 ZenFuse。
And with that, don't take 2 PMs. Try 3, and see what happens. And if maybe try 4 after a few days, and watch how much longer and deeper you sleep doing those 2 things.
其实那个时候你试试看，不要2颗，试试看有3粒或者是4粒的话，要评估一下自己的睡眠，比以前会不会好的多一点。
Okay, so you have your marching orders. Are you ready?
现在我们每个人都在知道我们要做什么行动啊？大家准备好了没有？
Now there's a marriage to PM. So next week it's about AM and learning about how to master your body with AM.
下个礼拜我们就想讲重点就是讲 AM。
Where PM's about sleep, AM's about energy and focus.
PM 就是为睡眠，但是 AM 的话是我们的能量跟我们的注意力。
And we'll talk about the marriage where PM and Fuse love each other, AM, Prime, and Shape love each other.
其实刚才我们讲了 PM 跟 Fuse 是一个很好的配搭。下个礼拜我们讲 AM Prime 跟 Shape 怎么样是一个很好最好的一个配搭。
So if you're empowered, ready, I want you to type in 1,000.
如果大家准备好了，这样的话打一个1000。
Now, Dr. G will obviously can stay from some Q&A, but Dr. G, we have some incredible. We got the man himself ready to talk.
其实娟爸爸有很多应该准备好了，我们做一个问答环节，但是可能娟爸爸还有事情想跟大家聊。
And Dr. G, thanks for being my guru and my mentor.
娟爸爸博士，谢谢你今天为我们做这个培训。
Well,
Now, Chloe,
I want to thank you, Mark, for reinforcing all the work I've done with the importance of exercise and nutrition, because people don't talk about that as one of the best ways of staying youthful and healthy. So everything you do complements my work. So thank you.
其实我也很感谢 Mark， 你其实你加强了我一直在研究的工作，这样的话我们大家一起合作的话，会把我们健康的课程做得更好。
And someone asked about ZenFit. ZenFit is still part of the program. We're about to launch a new version of ZenFit.
ZenFit 也是我们的计划里面的。其实我们有一个新一代的 ZenFit， 很快就会跟大家见面。
So keep taking. I take it 3 times a day, but wait till you see the next version that will be ready in about a month.
大家继续要用那个 ZenFit 的话，其实下个月左右，我们又会有一个新的版本的 ZenFit 出来。
It will be a best friend to PM.
其实那个时候也跟 PM 也是一个很好的一个朋友。
Chloe, back to you.
Chloe， 我们还给你。
OK, thank you, Mark. Thank you, Dr. Vincent Giampapa. 非常的感谢我们的 Mark 跟 Giampapa 来到我们这个空中的课堂，面对面给我们大家这么详细的去讲解关于 Zen 和这个AMPM 的协同作用。其实这2位，一位是科学家，一位是营养学、健康学的专家。那么，因为他们有一个共同的、一个相同的理念，所以呢，他们走到了一起，把这个 Zen 跟这个 AMPM 来了一个加成的一个效果给展示给大家。所以，如果我们想要更好的在这个平台上去学到更多的关于我们产品的知识，那把它成为我们最有力的工具的话，那么希望我们可以大家都在这个紧跟着我们这个每周5的这个课程，然后去获得更多的认知，因为只有更高的认知，才会有更多我们在认知以外的想要的东西可以获得。所以呢，今天的这个课程我们就先从这里开始。那么下一部分呢，就是说我们还有问题的话，我们可以问一下我们的Giampapa。那如果说大家没有什么问题的话呢，那我们就下一堂的课程。那个 Dennis， 麻烦你翻译一下，问问看看，大家还有没有什么问题需要问的话，那么你帮忙翻译一下好吗？如果没有的话，我们就今天的这个课程就到此结束。看看线上还有什么问题要问的吗 ？OK， Dennis， 你可以翻译给那个，我们帮到大家解答几个问题好吗？有人说他吃了这个本来是没有睡眠的问题，可是他吃了之后反而有睡眠的问题。那据我知道这是一个好转反应啊。那可是我们可不可以通过Giampapa帮大家来回答一下这个问题呢？Mark， 你没有打开你的声音。
Dennis, you're muted.
No, yeah.
Okay, sorry. That's a question for Giampapa, Dr. Giampapa. That the person that doesn't have a sleeping problem before, after she take AMPM, she has some sleeping problem at that time. So why? Any suggestion? Any reason why that she can't fall into sleep after taking PM?
I mean, if she can't fall asleep after taking PM or because she's taking AM?
AM and PM.
She takes them together. Okay. So here's 2 things. Number 1, when you first start to take PM, or even after a while, PM helps with detoxification, okay? And what happens is when your bodies are detoxing, pulling the negative compounds out, that can stop you from sleeping. So that's something that should get better with time. And if that happens, she should stop taking PM, or stop taking AM, stop taking AM for a week and just try PM, and then slowly introduce the AM maybe every other day.
OK， 其实做AMPM 的时候，其实你 身体有很多排毒的过程会出来，因为排毒的时候，你的细胞会多一点能量的时候，你会睡眠的会没有那么好。其实Giampapa博士就说，如果你有这个问题的话，试试看，先不要吃 AM，一个礼拜停1个礼拜左右，然后只是用 PM， 但是慢慢才加去 AM 进去的话，这样的话可能你的睡眠会好的多一点。OK， Chloe。
OK， 好。那下面一个问题就是说，有人她在怀孕之前一直在吃 AM 还有 Zen， 那么她怀孕之后可以继续使用吗
？AM 跟 Zen。
对的 ，Zen Fuse。
Zen Fuse. This is maybe for Mark and Giampapa, Dr. Giampapa. A person that is taking continually before pregnant, continue taking Zen Fuse and also AM, but after pregnant, can she continue taking?
For Zen Fuse, it's food, so she can pregnant and pre-pregnancy and during pregnancy and breastfeeding she can. Yes.
Mark 的解答是 Fuse， 其实 Zen Fuse 只是一个食物，是没问题的。你的怀孕之前之后，就是一个代餐一个食物是没问题的。
There's no age on Fuse, but I let Dr. G talk about AMPM.
其实年龄的限制是没有的 Fuse 里面。Dr. Giampapa, any comment about after pregnant, can she continue taking AM?
During pregnancy, if a person finds out they're pregnant, the first thing they should do is check with their physician and let them make the final decision, for especially the first 3 months of pregnancy. Their doctor should say yes or no based upon that person's condition. After 3 months, which is the developmental key area, developmental period of the fetus, it's usually fine. But again, this is really going to be up to the physician based on that physician's knowledge of the patient.
I see. Even the patient's already taking AM before pregnancy. Okay. 其实Giampapa博士说，如果你有怀孕的时候，最好就是去问一问你的医生。因为头3个月怀孕的3个月是一个很重要的一个时期，要拿你的 AM 的成分去给你的医生去看看，说他做最后的一个决定。其实3个月以后应该是安定的，但是最后保险为讲，都是去问一问你的医生是最好的。OK，
有人的问题呢，就是说，吃了这个会发热。好像会发热，那是什么问题呢？
你是发热是发烧还是？
可能有点发烧吧，我想说。
你说 AMPM？
对。
Dr. Giampapa, one question is, after people taking AMPM, they feel some heat and some fever. Is that normal?
Well, see, here's what happens. There are ingredients in AM that actually cause your thyroid and your body metabolism to work more efficiently, so that will create heat, which is good. You're burning more calories.
OK， 它是一个其实很正常的，因为 AM 里面有的成分是怎么样去增加我们的新陈代谢，那个时候我们的体温会高一点，我们去燃烧我们的脂肪的，这个是正常的。
OK。
You also the blood vessels, with some of the ingredients, our blood vessels dilate. And that creates more delivery of the nutrients to the cells, but it also creates more heat.
还有一个是我们吃了 AMP， 我们的血管可能会大一点，那个时候多一点血去流通的话，那个时候多一点热量会带到我们全个身体的话，这样的话我们身体会有一点发热的感觉。
OK， 那是正常的。
这正常的。
那吃2粒 PM， 然后第2天白天会昏沉沉，反而不精神，会有点要吃1片吗？我知道这个其实也是好转反应，据我所了解，但是还是要听Giampapa讲啊。
Okay, Dr. Giampapa, another question is, after taking two pill of the PM, after she wake up, she feel that she's very nauseous, she's not feeling well. Is that normal?
No, very few people feel that way. And again, that's most likely a detox reaction. So the treatment of that is to do the following. Cut down to 1 a.m. and 1 p.m. for a week, and then introduce slowly introduce the second 2 p.m.s. 2 p.m.s, and then the following week 2 a.m.s and 2 p.m.s. So to readjust and slow down the detox process.
其实Giampapa博士说这个反应是也会有发生的，这样的因为是一个排毒的反应，这样的话你要可能会要先1个礼拜减少你的 PM 从2粒到了1粒，然后去慢慢去再加看你的身体状况，再加回去2粒，这个是一个过程，你要去过渡这个过程是排毒的过程。
So it's important to remember one thing. If you're having that type of feeling and reaction, it's not a bad thing. What you're experiencing is the fact that the body needs to pull out these toxins. AMPM is helping that. So when you feel that, you should embrace that and know that, gee, it's cleaning my body out. And in order not, you're just doing it too quickly. You have to slow the process down.
其实如果大家有这个反应的话，要记住这个是不好的反应，是一个正常的，因为其实你的身体有反应，应该排出你的毒，可能那个过程会比较太快，你觉得不舒服，你要去减慢你的那个过程的话，先减少一点 AMPM 的话，这样的把这过程会流畅一点，就好一点，慢一点，然后排到差不多，你再加去你的2粒的正常的需要的分量。Okay, thank you, Giampapa.
You're welcome.
我可以问啊，这个也是我第一次听到说有人吃了我们 AMPM 会尿血，那停止就没事，这个是为什么？
尿血就是有血在尿里面。
那我不太，这是伙伴问的问题，好像就可能会尿血一点点吧，我在想，不晓得是。
Dr. Mr. Giampapa, the question is, after taking AMPM, that she feel that when she go to pee, there's a little bit of blood coming including to the pee. Is that something that problem when she stop and that stop also?
So if you're seeing blood in your urine, you should contact your doctor. But AMPM does not cause the bleeding.
Okay.
AMPM might change the bacteria in the bladder and other things, but it's usually beneficial. But it has really no. We've used AMPM for thousands and thousands of people, and we've never seen that issue.
OK， 这个问题应该是如果是 AM， 应该是不会有关 AMPM 的问题。其实如果你在尿血的话，其实应该快去问你的医生。其实 AMPM 里面是没有成分会弄到你这样的。Dr. Giampapa, I have one question. Is sometimes people taking AMPM, they feel their urine very yellowish.
Yes.
Yellow. Okay, is that a normal?
It's completely normal. And what the urine being yellow or dark yellow is from the combinations of nutrients that are in AMPM, but it also tells you one thing: you're not drinking enough water.
OK， 我其实我问了Giampapa 一个问题，就是很多人吃了 AMPM， 他的尿会有一点黄色的，其实这个是一个很正常的，因为 AMPM 里面的成分会做到这样。如果他说你的黄色是很浓的话，其实最终就是一个就是你喝水喝的不够，要喝多一点水。Thank you.
You're welcome.
那还有一个就是问吃了这个 blood thinning medicine 的人可不可以吃这个产品呢？
什么 medicine？Blood
thinning 就是好像是吸血的，把那个血变得更薄，就是没有那么粘稠的那种药。
好像 aspirin 那种。
我想应该是吧？应该就是。
blood thinner. Okay. Dr. Giampapa, I think the question is, when people taking blood thinner like aspirin and all that, can that person continue using AMPM?
Sure. No, they can continue using AMPM with aspirin. It's not an issue, but keep in mind that aspirin can tend to make you bleed also if you take too much.
他说没问题，可以的。如果做吸血的药的话，你可以继续用 AMPM 没问题的。
OK， 这里有一个问题问这个Mark 的，就是说他在哺乳就是喂 BB 的时候，他可不可以就哺乳期间可不可以吃我们的 Zen 的这系列的产品，可以吗
？The question for Mark, when the person doing breastfeeding, can she continue using Zen, the whole line of Zen product?
She would do Zen Fuse is perfect. Doing the program is perfect.
What about Zen Prime Shape?
But no, not Zen Prime and not Zen Shape. But talk to their doctor.
OK，Mark 说，如果是 Zen Fuse 是没问题的，但是 Prime 跟 Shape 的话，母乳的话最好要问一问你的医生。
And then Zen Fit is good as well. So Fuse and Fit are more like food. Prime and Shape, talk to their doctor.
Fuse 跟 Fit 其实是我们的食物，这个没问题的。但是 Shape 跟 Prime 的话是有一点我们要营养的东西，要问一问你的医生比较好。
Good question.
OK，
Thank you.
那个Dennis 还有一个问题，就是说很多人对这个褪黑激素是有就是说是有认知的嘛。那就是说这个褪黑激素其实如果用了用多超量的话是不好。那我们公司当然没有超量，但是呢，就是说如果拿给医生看的话，可能很多医生就会建议说不建议去使用。那我们应该怎么跟伙伴去解释会更好呢
？OK， there's a question for Dr. Giampapa about melatonin. There's a lot of people have knowledge about melatonin, and when they ask a lot of the physician, the doctor, when product have a melatonin, normally they don't recommend people to take it. At that time, how can we talk to our partner to ease them that this melatonin is good enough because they worry about overtaking melatonin?
So two things. As we get older, and once we hit in our 40s and 50s, our normal levels of melatonin drop.
第一就是如果我们的年纪会到40、50的时候，我们的身体里面的褪黑激素会慢慢的降低。
This is one of the reasons why we don't fall asleep quickly, and also one of the reasons why our hormonal levels shift, and we gain body fat.
这个时候为什么我们没有睡眠的没有那么快？还有我们为什么会增胖，会肥胖的话，因为我们里面的荷尔蒙的调节不够，因为我们的褪黑激素降低了。
So the doctors are telling their patients not to take melatonin because they're thinking if you take melatonin, it stops your own pituitary gland from producing your own melatonin.
其实很多医生说为什么不停止不建议我们去吸取那个褪黑激素，因为他们以为如果我们吸取了外来的褪黑激素，我们自己不会再产生褪黑激素。
What they're forgetting is the melatonin levels are already low because the pituitary stopped producing it. So what we're doing is giving you back small doses of melatonin, not only to help you sleep, but it actually helps your body stimulate more making of its own melatonin.
其实AMPM 里面的褪黑激素，这是一个很小量的褪黑激素。因为我们身体已经不够的褪黑激素加进去的话，其实我们会把我们的身体更好，然后会调节我们的自己的荷尔蒙的话，会激发我们的身体会自己产生多一点自己的褪黑激素出来。
Most physicians are not knowledgeable about the impact of melatonin, so they'll err on the side of being safe to tell patients not to take it, but in actuality, it's really not the ideal thing to do.
其实因为很多外面的医生是不太知道褪黑激素的很多里面的奥秘，它的功能，所以Giampapa说，因为安全来讲，不打的话就是不取就最好。就他们的提议都很多是不需要不要你们去提。其实PM 里面的褪黑激素因为很小量，它还有平衡我们身体的荷尔蒙的一个很好的功用。OK， Chloe，Thank you，Giampapa。
我看看啊，还有那个伙伴的一些问题啊。那有人问到说。等我一下，这个就是有人吃了 AMPM 呢，会腰酸背痛的这些症状，是不是也是跟我们的产品有关系？是在修复身体呢
？Okay, I think this is back to Vincent Dr. Giampapa. People after taking AMPM, they say they feel the body ache, a lot of body start pain, aching. Is this something that normally will happen?
So again, let me explain something. When you have aches or pains when you're taking AM and PM, it's virtually all due to a detox reaction. So what you do is you back down. You start with 1 AM only for the week, then add 1 PM the next week, then go back, add 2 AMs and 1 PM, and then eventually 2. AMPM has been tested. It actually decreases inflammation. But people who have those reactions are those people who have a lot of built-in toxins and they're slowly pulling them out. If it pulls it out too quickly, they get that reaction.
Okay, thank you so much. 就是问题就是因为我们 AMPM 有一个很好的一个排毒过程，那可能就是跟刚才的排毒过程太快了。如果你有这个反应的话，你要先减少你的 AMPM 吃的一粒，或者减少一点，或者隔一天才吃的话，这样的话慢慢才加进去，因为你的过程太快的话，你的排毒过程太快，你会感觉到你周身会痛的话，其实 AMPM 是有一个很好的消炎作用，其实是不会这样的，但是它的排毒过程可能过程的太快。
OK， 还有一个问题，就是有人吃了之后呢，会浑身发痒，是什么原因啊？
发痒OK， another question for Dr. Giampapa is after taking AMPM, they feel that they have a lot of itching. The whole body getting itching, is that another reaction?
Yeah. So I have time for this last question, and then unfortunately I have one more call to make. But so what I wanted to say is that when people have itchiness, it's not an allergic reaction. It's usually due to some of the ingredients that are increasing the blood supply. They feel warm. They might get a little itchy. But again, those are things that the body gets used to. They have to adjust their dose. Okay. So you cut back a little bit on, instead of taking 2 AMs, you start with 1. But that, in reality, what that is there's things like niacin and other things that actually cause the blood vessels to open up and more blood flow, and it can give that itchy feeling temporarily. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. 其实就是因为我们吃了 AMPM 会增加我们的血液的流量。这样的话，如果还没有习惯的话，这个过程太快了，会有感觉到也会有痒，一个感觉，先把你的量会降低一点，然后慢慢的适应以后再加回去。
OK， 好，那今天的问题就到这里，还有很多伙伴还有很多问题，没关系，我们还有3堂的课程啊，接着在下面每个周末，星期五星期六都会给大家带出来，所以呢，我们下次再跟大家来回答大家的问题。那么在这里呢，再一次的感谢我们的 Dr. Vincent Giampapa and Mark。Thank you, very appreciate Dr. Vincent Giampapa and Mark。那我们今天到此结束了，我们下一次再见啦 ，OK？ 拜拜。
Thank you, bye bye。
Forgot 哦，还有 Thank you， 我们背后还没有出现的我们的那个大领袖啊 ，Jameson， 因为今天时间不是很多了，所以呢，我们就在此感谢大家，所以谢谢啦。
谢谢各位。
谢谢领导，谢谢。
谢谢大家，Papa and Mark，Thank you。
Thank you so much, thank you everyone。谢谢大家。